First of all, we understood what is the meaning of the internet. How does it work? How does the internet work, and what is the relationship between a client and a server? I told you about what is the meaning of static pages and dynamic pages. So all these things we discussed with you people, and then I told you that HTML is a hypertext markup language which is used for designing web pages. Why do we need to have web pages? We need to have web pages because we can design somebody's website, and in the website we can put information about that company, that business and all that. So that's why people design their websites and they put it on the cloud server, and then clients will request these web pages, and they come to know about what is the company. They see different photos of that company. For example, Maratha Mandal has a site now. If anybody wants to join Maratha Mandal, they would first want to see the website, so they see who is working there, what are their qualifications and everything. So basically people develop websites to make an existence on the internet. Okay, before anybody joins, if they want to know something more about the company, they can use always a website. Okay, so now I told you that HTML is the language which is used for developing web pages. When you develop a web page using HTML, it is a static page. It is a static page, and this static page will be actually kept on the web server. And when a static page is requested from a client, you know that the server will simply pick it up from the hard disk and send it as it is to the client's machine, and the browser here will display it. Okay. Actually, I was downloading this textbook on web development. I have downloaded this PDF file here. I have that with me right now. I will share it on the group. Okay, I will send it. It is some 100 MB. It is a 100 MB file. I will see if it is possible for me to share it. Otherwise, I will share with you people the link from where you can directly download this. Okay, so you can download it directly from that link only. I have downloaded this. I will just share this. Okay, so this is the textbook that I have downloaded just now, and it has got everything. I think, yeah, how the web works, introduction to HTML, introduction to CSS, HTML tables and forms. I think this is what is there in the syllabus also, no? Yeah, CSS and HTML tables and forms, then JavaScript client side. Yeah, I think this is the book. This is the book. I have found it now. Good. This PDF file, I will share it with you people, so that if you want to make some notes and everything, you can always do it from here. Okay. So good. We have found this book now. This is a 100 MB book. I will share with you people the link. So in this, what all is there is how the internet works. Everything that I had told you, the same thing is there. So all these are only introduction. Okay. How does the internet work? The client and the server relationship. So these are basics. This is anyhow not there for the syllabus. This chapter is not there for the syllabus. In the syllabus, directly they have started with the HTML. Directly they have started with HTML. The syntax of HTML, you can see that here you have the syntax of HTML, and we have already written a few things in HTML. What is the meaning of nesting the tags and all that? Structure of HTML document. I then give you an example of this. I'll just try to make this a little big. Yeah, this is the structure of the HTML document. It starts with the doc type, then HTML tag, then the head tag, then you have the title tag, then you have slash head, then body. So in HTML, there are two parts, a head section and the body section. This we have already seen in the structure of the HTML document. All that we have seen already. And what is the meaning of doc type? All that in explanation is there. I will share with you people this book. I mean, this is good. Okay. And then after this, what did we do? We also saw uh, the head section, the body section. Then first thing we saw was headings. If you remember, we saw first the headings. Okay, we saw the different types of headings. We have H1, H2, and so on. We have H3 also. So we saw that example. I had typed that program, and then I had also shown you the output of that. Okay. Then later on, after that, we will see. So this is the output of that. Paragraphs and division also we have seen. I told you that after that we learned about paragraphs and divisions. What is a paragraph? If in a web page you want to define a new paragraph, you want to display some block of text in a new paragraph, then you use a p tag. You use the p tag for that. Okay, that example also I gave you. And then there is something called the div tag also, the division tag or the div tag. The div tag is basically used for applying style. Okay, it is used for applying style normally. Div tag is used for applying styles to a particular part of the paragraph. So I think this is what we had done in the last class. Still paragraphs and divisions we had done. I had said about paragraphs, and paragraph is used in a web page to display something in a new line, in a new paragraph. And div tag is used for applying style sheets. Okay, that much. And then next comes, I told you that in the next class we will be starting with links. Okay, so we have something called as links here. Link or hyperlink. You can see link or hyperlink is used for having hyperlinks to go from one page to another page. We use hyperlinks to go from one page to another page. Okay, this is where we use links. In any web page, there is always hyperlinks which will take you, which will navigate you from one page to another page. Okay, how to add these links to the web page, we will see that in today's class. So we will be learning about links today. Okay, but before that, let me show you one more thing. I'll just open Notepad. Okay, I'll just open Notepad. And then you all know that we can type our HTML programs in Notepad or any text editor we can use. So if I have HTML here like this, then it will have a head section, and then you'll ask me one question, sir, why is that you're not writing the doc type? HTML syntax should contain this. No, first it should contain like this. Doc type, all that was there first. But I told you that if you are writing a XHTML, I told you initially that there is a difference between XHTML and HTML. What is XHTML? XHTML is a little more strict. It is a little more strict, and it is more, you have to be very careful by writing XHTML. But if you want to save your programs as .html, then all these other things of strictness of XHTML is not required. So if you want to save your program with extension .xhtml, then you have to follow all that syntax of writing doc type, elements in the, this should be all small, tag names should be all small, and then it should be nested properly. If a center tag is starting first, it should end last, like that, all that nesting of tags. I have told you this, that has to be done properly if you are saving your file with extension .xhtml. But if you are saving your file with extension .html, then you don't have to follow these rules and all that. This is a little flexible. So I always save my files with extension .html only. Okay, so that's why I don't write doc type and all that. I directly start writing with HTML. Then I have a head section here. Then in the head section, you all know that there should be a title section. Title section will appear on the top of the web browser. Okay, I will write here, this is my page /title, and then /head. So this head section is over. Now I will start the body section. In the body section, then I will write down the code for the body section, and then /finally HTML to close the HTML. So this is the syntax of my HTML document. It starts from here, HTML. This is /HTML. Body starts here, ends there. Head starts here, ends there. Title will always come in the head section. So I will separate the body section from this, and then in the body, now you can write whatever you want, you can write. Okay, so I can write my h1 tag here. I can write one h1 tag. I want to display something heading. I will write my first page. Okay, this is my h1 tag, and I want this to come in the center, so I write this in the center tag. So center tag is there, and then /center. Okay, and then after that I want a paragraph. Okay, I want a small paragraph, and then in the paragraph I want to write this is my biography or something, bio, GRAPHY, biography, and then some text I write. I want to write a lot of text, so I will do one thing. I'll go to the textbook. There is a lot of text written over here. I'll just copy all that. Okay, copy, and then I want to put all this in my, I want to put all that in my code here like this. Okay, so you can see here that, oh my god, so many things have come here. So since I did not want to type a lot of theory, I just copied it from the textbook. Okay, I hope you understood what I did. Okay, what I did was I just wanted to paste something from the, no, I will not take so much unnecessarily. I don't want to confuse you people. I just want to take only this part, let us say. From here to here, I want to have this. So let us say only this much I want to have. Okay. So you can see that this is what I typed, and this I copied from the textbook and I pasted it here. Okay, now I want to save this file, save. I want to save this on the desktop. So on the desktop I go there, and then I say this is test.html. Okay, test.html, it is already there. I'll say replace it. Yes, no problem. So I replaced it, and here you can see test.html has come. You can see that it has come here. If I double click on this and I open it, you can see that it comes my first page. Okay, since this is coming big, my first page is coming big. Why? Because I've written that in the h1 tag, and it is coming in the center because I've written in the center tag. And all the other things you can see, this is my biography, and all this theory that I copied from the textbook comes as it is. Okay, it comes in small because it is not inside the h1 tag. It is not inside the h1 tag. Okay, and this is in a new paragraph. You can see it is in a new paragraph, so I will have to close the paragraph here. I close the paragraph, file, save. So I refresh this, so it comes in a paragraph. So you can see that this is how I can create my HTML pages, by using these tags like this. I can use these tags like this. I can create my HTML. Now we have to learn the different types of tags available in HTML. Okay, so far how many tags we have studied? We have studied the HTML tag. We have studied the head tag. We have studied the body tag. We have studied the center tag, the h1 tag, the p tag. The div tag we have studied, but we don't know the use of it, but it is okay, don't worry. Now we are going to learn a very important tag, that is the A tag. We are going to learn the A tag. The A tag is used for the A tag. It is also called as the anchor tag, A tag. Hyperlink tag, it is also called as hyperlink tag, is used for creating a link to go to from one page to another page. To go to from one page to another page, we use the A tag. Now I will show you how to use the A tag. Okay, so far you have understood. In this page, what is there? There is a center tag, h1 tag, and in the h1 tag, what I've written is my first page, and in the p tag, there is some paragraph here. Okay, so there is some paragraph here. So I'll save this file, save. If I come here and refresh, so you can see this is how my page will get displayed. Okay, this is how my page will get displayed. Now I want to place a tag after the paragraph. You can see that after the /p, I am inserting the hyperlink tag. So I write the pointed bracket a space, then there is an attribute in the tag that I have to use called as href is equals to /a. That's it. So this is my A tag, the hyperlink tag, which I am using to create a hyperlink to go to from one page to another page. You can see that how did I start this tag? I wrote A, and then there is an attribute to the tag called as href. Okay, you remember that I had told you about attributes. Body tag has an attribute called as bg color. Okay, this is used for what? Giving a color to the background. Okay, I can give a background color, so that's why I use an attribute of the tag called as bg color. Body tag has got an attribute like this. In the tag only you have to write an attribute. Attribute is what? Property, value. An attribute is, this is completely an attribute. The attribute contains a property and a value. So this A tag has got an attribute. It has got an attribute, property. The name of the property is href, and there is a value. Now look at this A tag. How this A tag works is, this A href is equals to, into double quotes, you have to write the name of that file, that HTML file. You have to write the name of that HTML file to which I have to navigate to when this link is clicked. When this link is clicked, I have to go to a particular page, and the name of that page with the extension, I have to write it in this double quotes here. Now I have not written anything. It is blank. It is blank. I have not written anything. Okay, I will save it like this only. File save. But this will create a link on the page. So if you look at this page now, what should the page contain? It should contain my first page in headings in the center. It should contain this paragraph from here to here. This should be there in the paragraph. And finally, after the paragraph, there should be a link. And the link should display what? This is the link. It should display this. And when I click on this, it should take me to this page. But I have not written any page there. Let us see what will happen. So I will save this file. Okay, I'll save this file, save, and I will come here to the browser. I will refresh this. So when I refreshed this, you can see since I had changed the background color to yellow, that's why you saw that it all became yellow immediately. I will remove that. Wait, I will remove that background color. I don't want. So I will remove it for now. Okay, file, save. So I will come and refresh. So this will become white again. And then you saw that my first page comes. This paragraph comes, and here you see that there is a link. The moment I'm taking the mouse pointer on top of that, you can see that it is changing to a hand symbol, indicating that it is a link. I can click on that. You can see that I can take the mouse pointer on top of that, and you can see that it becomes a link. My pointer changes to a hand, which represents that it's a link. So when I click on that, I clicked on that, but when I'm clicking on that, nothing is happening. Why? Because here in the code, I did not specify the name of the file to which it should go to. Since it is blank, it is taking me to the same page. Okay, now I will do one thing. I will create one more file. I will just minimize this, and this is there, no, test.html. I'll copy this, Control C, Control V. I copied and pasted here, and then I got one more HTML file. I will call this as 2nd, second.html. The name of this file is second.html. So on the desktop, I have two files now, test.html and second.html. What is second.html page? It's the same thing because I copied and pasted. I will right click on that. I will say open with a notepad. So this is what this is. Look at this. This is second.html. So I have two pages now for test.html and second.html is just a copy of the first. So that's why you can see all this. I will remove all this. I don't want this. So I will remove all that. And here I will write my second page. I will write my second page. So this is second.html. What is there inside that? My second page, file, save. I will change the background color of this just to say that this is my second page. I'm changing the background color. I will make it, let us say, pink. Okay, my second page background is pink, and this is my first page. This is the test.html. So you can see both the files now. This is you can see the name of the file on the top here, test.html. Okay, there is no background color. There is a link in that. This is my second page, second.html. The background color of this page is pink. And what is there in that? There is center tag, h1 tag. This is my second page is there. And here also there is a link. I will remove that. I don't want the link also. Okay. So I will save this file, save. So in the second page, only the background color is pink and the message that is displayed is my second page. Okay. And when I click now on the first page link, I want to go to the second file. So I write 2nd.html. So in the link here, a href, the value that I assign to it is second.html. If they click on this, it will take them to second.html. Okay, so this is how we create hyperlinks in HTML pages. File, save. I saved this. Now I come here to test.html. I refresh this. Continuously. Now you can see that it is displaying me my first page. Then there is some paragraph here and there is a link now. So if I take the mouse pointer on the link, if I click on that, it will take me to the second page, and the second page is the pink background page with the message, my second page. If I want to go back again, then I have to click on this back button on the browser. Then I go back to the first page again. Again, if I click on this link, then it will take me to the second page. So you now understood how to place hyperlinks on HTML pages. We always write a href into double quotes. You have to write down the name of the file. You have to write down the name of the file to which you want to navigate to, and this whatever you want to display in the link. So you can see that in the link here it says this is the link. So whatever you want to display in the link should be put here, and then /a. A starts here, /a comes here. In between, whatever comes becomes the link. In between, whatever you write becomes the link. Okay, so I will remove this. This is the link I will remove. Okay, I will just write click here to go to second page. Okay, now link should display what? Click here to go to second page. Okay, so file, save. I come here, I refresh this. So you can see that it now displays whatever is written between the A tag. It writes click here to go to the second page. So when I click on that, it takes me to the second page. So click here to go to second page now appears as the link. So now what you have learned is that whatever you write between the A and /A tag, this becomes the link. That becomes the link. And then where it will take you to second.html page. It will take you to second.html page. I hope this is clear, all of you. I hope this is clear. Okay. Now I will do one thing. I'll copy this. Control C. I'll copy this. I'll go to my second file. This is my second file. Okay. And here I will paste this. Okay. Look at this. Here also in the second page also I'm placing a HTML. I'm pasting a hyperlink, and this will take me to test.html. So this is my first page. This is my second page. In the first page, there is a link to go to second page, and what the link displays, click here to go to the second page. And in the second page also there is a hyperlink, okay, which will display the link what? Back. And if I click on that, it will bring me back to test.html. It will bring me back to test.html. Okay, I'll save this file, save. I'll go to the browser. I'll refresh this. Now I'll click on this. So you can see this is my second page. Now you can see a new link has appeared here in the second page also back. When I click on that, it takes me to the first page. If I click on this, it takes me to the second page. If I click on this, it takes me to the second page. I hope this is clear. So you have learned a new tag today of how to place a hyperlink in a web page. The tag that is used for placing or inserting a hyperlink in a web page is the A tag. The A tag or the hyperlink tag. What is the syntax of writing the hyperlink? You have to start writing A first, space, you have to give a space, href is equals to into double quotes. You have to write the name of the file. You have to write the name of the file you want to navigate to when that button is clicked. When that button is clicked, when that link is clicked, you want to go to which page? When that link is clicked, you want to go to which page? That page name you have to write here, and that you have to close the A tag. Now we'll do a mistake. Okay, second.html, I will do to2nd. Okay, in my first page, I'm doing a mistake deliberately, intentionally. I'm doing a mistake. Now, is there any file on my desktop? On my desktop, is there any file called as 22nd.html? It is not there, but still I will do some mistake in the file name and see what will happen. File, save. Okay, so in my first page, there is a mistake. Okay, so I refresh this. So there is a mistake. I click on this. So when I click on that, it is taking me to a page. You can see here in the browser, it takes me to 22nd.html, but this file is not found. Your file was not found because that file is not there. 22nd.html file is not there. Second.html file is there. Okay, so if you do any mistake in writing the name of the file here in the link, then it will say file not found. File was not found, it will say. Okay, so that's why you have to write this correctly. Okay, please remember, you have to write the name of the files correctly, otherwise it will create a link. A link will be created, no problem. Link will be created, but it will take you to a wrong file. But now I corrected this in my test.html. I corrected this. I wrote second.html. So now you can see that it took me properly here to this page. If I say back, it takes me back. If I click on that and all that. Okay, so I hope this hyperlink is clear with everybody. Okay, so we have learned hyperlink tag, how to place it in a web page. We have learned that. Okay, next, after a hyperlink. Okay, after the hyperlink. So paragraphs and divisions, then we saw what is the meaning of links. We saw what is the meaning of links. Okay, and then there is a little explanation about how to place links and all that. So you can see that they use a href, then you write down the name of the web page, you write the name of the page or the entire URL. You can write, you can directly write the entire URL of the page where you want to go to. Okay, and then in between you can place, this is the link that will be displayed. Okay, that will be link that will be displayed, and then slash a, and then slash a href, name of the page, link that you want to appear, and then slash a. Okay, now let us learn after this, after the link tag, let us learn the image tag, how to place an image in a web page. Very quickly I will explain you that. In my web page, this is my first page, this is my first page. In this page I want to place an image. I want to place an image. So how to place an image, that we will see now. Okay, very quickly. So test.html, this is my first page. Let the link also be there, no problem. After the paragraph, no, after the heading, before the paragraph, after the heading, before the paragraph, I want to place an image. So to place an image, I use the image tag, img tag I use. There is an attribute of this tag called as src. Img src is equals to, this is how we place an image. This is how we place an image in the web page. Img tag, remember the img tag should start, img you should write, space, there is an attribute called as src is equals to, into double quotes, you have to write down the name of the image that you want to appear on the web page. I will draw an image quickly. Okay, so I'll go to paint. Okay, I'll go to paint. I will create an image of let us say I will want a smiley. Okay, so I draw a smiley like this. Okay, if you have an image of your own, you can always place that, no problem. Sorry. Okay, let us say there is an image like this. Okay, okay, like this. Let us assume that we have an image like this. Okay, so I save this. Let us say I save this on the desktop. I call this file as uh, uh, I call this file as d or smiley.jpg, smiley.jpg. Okay, smiley.jpg. I save the file. Okay, so on the desktop, you will see that this file has appeared, smiley.jpg. If I double click on that, it will open up. Okay, I want to place this image on my web page now. Okay, I will close all this. So if I go to my test.html, img, I write img src is equals to, what is the name of the file? It is smiley.jpg. You have to name the file correctly. If you don't write the file correctly, then it will give an error. Okay, so img space src is the attribute, and what value you assign to it is equals to double quotes. You write down the name of the file. What is the name of the file? Smiley.jpg, and then you close the file. You don't have anything called as a slash img. You don't have anything like this. It is a self-enclosing tag. I told you that some tags are having opening and closing tags. Center tag has got opening and closing. A tag has got opening and closing tag, but image tag is a self-enclosing tag, just like the br tag. You remember I had told you about the br tag. Okay, br tag was a self-enclosing tag like this. So image is also a self-enclosing tag. Okay, img src image, and then you have to put a slash and you have to close it because it's a self-enclosing tag. File, save. Okay, so I went to file, save, and then I refresh this. You can see that the image appears on my web page. You can see that the image appears on the web page. If you want this image to come in the center, what do I do? If you want this image to come in the center, can I do this? Center starts there. All these comes in the center. All this, including the image. And then I'm closing the center, means even the image will come in the center. So file, save. I refresh this, so you can see that image came in the center. The image came in the center. And you will be thinking that, can we do this? Let this have its own center, and we will have a separate center for the image tag. Let us have a separate center for the image tag. Let us have a separate this file, save. Okay, refresh, refresh. Yeah, see, you can see that this has its own center tag. This image has got its own center tag. Also fine, no problem. Okay, this has got its my first page heading also has its own center tag. Image also has its own center tag. This is also fine. Otherwise, even this is also okay. This is also okay. Okay, I hope it is clear with you people. So you understood how to place an image. You placed an image over there. Okay, so file, save. If I come here, refresh this, so I placed an image here. Now tell me what will happen if I take this image tag from here, Control X, and I put it here. A href, and this is a slash A. In between, there is an image in between. So now remember that the image becomes the link. The image becomes the link. File, save. The center tag is not required anymore. File, save. So you can see that A is why we use A for hyperlink. In between this A and slash A, whatever comes becomes the link. Before this, there was a text, and text was appearing as a link. But now I have placed an image tag. File, save. Now if I go here, if I refresh this, you can see that, look at the pointer, mouse pointer, look at the mouse pointer. The moment I take it on top of the image, it changes to hand, which means that it is a link. And when I click on that, it takes me to the second page. The image now is the link. The image now is the link. Why? Because I have kept the image tag in between the A tag, in between the A tag. So that's why the image becomes the link. If I remove this image, Control X, if I write link, if I write just link, if I save this file, okay, so I write link, file, sorry, file, save. If I come and refresh this, so you can see link comes here, because what is there in between the A tag, link is there. But now if I put image tag, file, sorry, file, oh my God, file, save, refresh. Now the image becomes the link. So you can see when I'm taking the mouse pointer on top of the image, it is changing to a hand symbol. Here it is like a simple mouse cursor. When I'm taking it on the image, it is becoming a link icon. So when I click on that, it takes me to the second page. Okay, I hope this is clear with you people. Whatever you place here in between becomes the link. Whatever you place there in between becomes the link. Now let us see what will happen if I okay, remove this, Control X. I'll write second page link, file, save, refresh. So you can see second page link. Okay, I want the image to come here. So center, Control V. Okay, so I refresh this, so you can see image comes in the center. What will happen if I write this spelling? I do a spelling mistake. I do a spelling mistake in the image. Image src smiley.jpg. I know, but intentionally I'm doing a mistake. smly I'm writing. File. Oh my God. Open. Okay, so you can see that I've done a mistake intentionally. I come here, I refresh this page. So when I refresh the page, you can see that the small icon here which appears, which is an indication that the file is not found. This is an indication that the file is not found. It's because I have written a wrong spelling of the file here, that's why. It is actually smiley.jpg, but I've written smly.jpg. And when I refresh this, the image appears. Tag is there, no problem. But since it is not able to find that file with that name, it is saying that image cannot be found, and it says a broken link. It shows a broken link. So you have to write spelling correctly. File, save, come here, refresh. Now you can see that it appears. Okay, so you know what will happen if spelling mistakes are not written correctly. spelling mistakes are done, if spellings are not written correctly, you know what will happen. Okay, so with this we will stop here today. We have learned two new tags today, the link tag and the image tag. In the next class we will be studying about the further things. Okay, we will be studying about how to write the entire link, what is the meaning of relative referencing, what is the meaning of relative referencing, all that we will see it in the next class. Okay, so we'll stop here, all of you.